Hey guys, it's Arya here. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to say that I got my nerve block yesterday, so I kind of look out of it of sorts. I did want to go ahead and get right into it because this video might be kind of long. I had my appointment and it was in the afternoon, so I could not eat anything 6 hours before and couldn't drink anything 4 hours before. Um, so um, my appointment was at 3. They got me in at 3:30, and that's when they started, um, like getting me ready for the nerve block. They had me change into a gown and they connected an IV to my arm and they checked my temperature differences, and I did have temperature differences. And at the moment I didn't have my phone. I forgot it at home, but at the moment I was going to write it down on my phone and I completely forgot. But my temperature differences were like 1.5 degrees different between my hands. And so yeah, and they came in, they asked about my allergies, and then I talked to my nerve block doctor who does them, and he definitely agreed with the stem cell therapy still. He said he wants to try to do peripheral nerve blocks first on my arm to target the median and the radial nerve. And if that works, if I do get pain relief, then he would order the stem cell therapy for me. So that's going to be the next step. I feel relieved because I just want to have less pain, and I want better quality of life and to be more functional. So that was great news. And as for the medications they use Versed, which is a benzodiazepine, and I feel like I kind of forgot some of the things that happened during the procedure, but that's what they used. And it was interesting because normally like they don't restrain me, but this time they did, and I'm not sure how I feel about that yet. I don't know if it was necessary. I can understand sort of, but I don't know. From what I remember, they did the Versed. I was anxious and I put down on the paperwork that I have anxiety, and my blood pressure was 150/91, which is high for me. Usually it only gets that high if I'm going to like the ER and have a lot of pain, and that's why I'm at the ER. And my heart rate was 118, and I believe my oxygen was 91. So yeah. So anyways, I got on the table, and they had me lay down with my neck towards the left, and the doctor, there were about 4 people in there, 2 nurses, one was an anesthesiologist, I believe, even though I wasn't going all the way under, and then my doctor who does the nerve blocks. And they yeah, so I don't even know, it's kind of hard to think, but I'll try to explain right now. Like my doctor came in, and the medication must have been making me like already like relaxed because my hand fell off the table. Yeah, it fell off the table, and my doctor put it back right next to like my leg. And he went in with a shot of Novocaine, and that I did feel, and it hurt. I like whimpered, and I was like, ow, because it freaking hurt. But it was okay. After that, I feel like I kind of got chatty. Like I was kind of chatty during this, and the doctor started poking me, like actually injecting me. And I didn't feel much, to be honest. I didn't. I felt a little bit like a pinch. And I remember that I think I was talking, I don't know what I said, but he told me not to talk because my vocal cords were here and that's where he was going in. At one point I was just adjusting my hand, because it was down below, it was cold, so I was putting it more towards like my stomach. And at that point, like the lady, one of the nurses, grabbed my arms and she strapped them into a restraint that they had. So then I was like that for maybe a minute, I want to say, not very long. And then she took me off the restraint. She took off the restraint and then she crossed my arms at my wrist and had me put them on my chest like this. And then she was restraining me physically. And it kind of hurt. And when she did that, she didn't tell me she was going to do that. So when she reached for my wrist, I pulled away, right? Because this is my injured hand. People, this is my injured hand. And like, yeah, so she restrained me like that for maybe 30 seconds, or maybe actually, no, that's too short, like a minute or two once the doctor was done. I mean, I was probably on that bed for like 10 minutes or 10 minutes, I would say. So I don't agree with being restrained because the way she did it, she didn't tell me she was going to do it. I did not hear the doctor say, okay, let's use restraint on her. Unless they could do like a nonverbal signal that I didn't hear. I don't know, or maybe, he gave her a look, but like she didn't tell me, okay, I'm going to grab your hands and hold you down. She didn't say, okay, so make sure you don't move, you don't talk, just relax. Yeah, none of that. She just did it. So, yeah. But at the same time, I understand because it's like the neck. But at the same time, it's not like, it's not like I was moving my neck. And then, yeah, I don't know. Or it could be that I forgot what I was doing. It could be I was fidgeting a lot more and I just can't remember because the versed does cause your memory to go a little bit funky. So, anyways, here I am today. I still have the tape over my 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 injection. It's right here where they went in. And yeah, it's amazing because my hand feels warm. Like my hand never feels warm. It's always freezing and it doesn't hurt either. I think the block lasts a couple of hours, but they did put in dexamethasone, which is a steroid, and the nurse told me that in 12 hours it would start kicking in. So they did use a steroid on me. He said he wants to know if it's like inflammation that's causing it. So as you guys can see today, my face is swollen, my eyes are swollen, like all of this is swollen. Well, I can see it, like my cheeks are swollen, like a moon face, I guess you could say. And I called them today to check in, and they said that dexedrone usually lasts months, like 2 months or so. Which I didn't really know because at that point I was only focused about asking my doctor about the stem cell, that I didn't ask him anything about the dexedrone. So I do have an appointment with my main doctor in a week, so I'll ask him then. I am worried about a couple things. Today I was having like a flush face and like not a rash, just a flush. A flush face, so like red cheeks and like hot flashes on my face. And I kind of felt like every time I bend down, I feel a little dizzy. I felt really exhausted. But honestly, you guys, for some reason, this third nerve block I've had, it's been like the best with the least side effects. Last nerve block, I think they put propofol, propofol. Anyways, I there's that one thing that they use to like sedate you, and with that I had an upset stomach and I was nauseous and vomiting the next day. This time I didn't have any of that, thankfully. So that's how my nerve block went. My doctor, he's very understanding and everything, and he asked me to move my hand, and I was just like, oh my god, this is amazing. Like, You guys, I haven't had pain for 48 hours, and I feel like yesterday I feel like that's what heaven would feel like, you know, to be like pain free and just relaxed and calm. And yeah, so I kind of want to keep having them because they relieve my pain so much. Well, we'll see how long this lasts. My last nerve block was without steroids, and that lasted 3 days. And then the pain came back really bad. But this nerve block, like, I'm just hoping that with the steroid it'll be stronger, and that maybe I'll have like a month or two of relief, hopefully. Yeah, so we'll see. Anyways, I hope you guys found this video helpful. Or, well, I guess I didn't really say much, but I hope you enjoy listening about my experience with my nerve block. This is the day after the nerve block, so my mind is still very tired and, you know, like, not completely there. So maybe I will update a new video in like a week whenever I feel better, to talk more about things that I might have missed in this video. Alright, you guys, well, thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, you guys. I will see you next time. Bye.